What's good, y'all? This is Dante.
This is Ray-Bans. What's up?
It's Kamar.
And you're watching
The Spin.
So we're here today with another episode of The Spin, and first topic that we're talking about is The Chi. So do anybody watch The Chi here? Is
Yo,
it
me right here, yo.
You do?
Yeah.
Wow.
that shit's
I've
fire.
actually been briefed on it a couple of moments ago. I'm very disappointed.
slacking?
I am slacking. I'm not gonna front, but
slacking.
from what I saw, it looks really dope. I'm not even gonna hold you.
From those of you who have never seen The Chi before, The Chi is about, a few different lives that are being kind of messed up. They're intertwined due to the murder of a kid. All right.
Yeah.
You have a guy who's trying to be a chef. You have a couple of kids who are just trying to make it in middle school, high school.
You know the funny part is, I interrupt you. Funny part, Reg, he's actually from the Chi. He's actually from Chicago.
Surprise.
I think Common is in the show as well. I think he's from Chicago as well.
Common is in the show, definitely.
Yeah.
It's about drug dealers, murder, cops, corrupt cops.
Baby
Just
mama
pretty
drama.
much what you think would go down in Chicago.
Baby mama drama.
Definitely check it out.
Baby mama drama.
So what do you think about it so far?
Yo, it's a really dope show. It's not told from perspective of guns and violence. It's told from different perspectives.
Right.
So you have the baby mama drama, the real shit, the brother losing, the dude losing his brother. It's not all about guns.
Don't give away too much because some of our viewers haven't seen it.
All right, it's not all about guns. It's just told from different perspectives
But
of how they interact with each other.
For the viewers that haven't seen it, we're actually in the middle of season 2 now, right?
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
And they are talking about having a season 3 as well.
No, they're not even talking about it. It's already been renewed.
Oh, it's been renewed. Okay, all right.
So those of y'all who love The Chi, you have more coming your way with season 3. So definitely check it out. Those of you that haven't watched it yet, start watching it now. You're gonna be hooked.
Season 1 is funny. I can tell you that much. Season 1, Grandma's
Season 1 and
season G.
season 2. I'm telling you. But on to the next thing, because it's not only The Chi that's coming out, but we also have
Ain't Too Proud.
Too Proud. And for those of you that never heard about Ain't Too Proud, it is a Broadway show based on The Temptations.
Now, with The Temptations, I mean, we all know what The Temptation is. Please do not get The Temptations mixed up with the 5 Heartbeats.
Right.
Because nights like this, raindrops will fall.
You damn right. But as I said, The Temptations, this play, if you want to go see something on Broadway, this is the play to see. I saw it, and shit don't normally get me teary-eyed, but by the end, my eyes are running. It was that good. The performances, the storyline, the actors that played it, as well as the actresses, they did a phenomenal job.
I'm thinking about taking Mom to see it for Mother's
should.
Day. I think she would like something.
Take it, shorty?
They actually
Take shorty.
I probably would.
What?
Yeah, why not?
That would be nice.
Okay.
And it's actually up for 12 nominations with a Tony, right?
Yes, it is. It is.
That's a lot.
12 Tony nomination awards. That's a big thing. Big thing. Think about it. Broadway play. Pretty much all black crew outside of maybe 2 people.
It's
And
good. It's really good.
They are just killing shit.
How much those
Killing
tickets?
Shit, they're killing shit.
How much those tickets?
That's a good question. I know that they probably elevated.
You know what's
now.
funny? When sidebar real quick, when you actually buy Ticketmaster tickets, they all seem cheap until you get that surcharge at the end. So you could probably get a decent seat for maybe about $100, but when they add them taxes in there, you probably looking at $300.
$100 per one seat?
For one seat, yeah.
I'll see it. It's not that bad.
We see it on DVD.
It ain't gonna be no DVD.
It's no DVD.
Listen, when I say that this is worth it, I literally would spend up to $300 for a seat.
That's excessive.
That's how good this was to me. It's worth that much for.
There's only one of them still living. You're gonna pay $300 to see a bunch of reenactments?
Yeah, because they reenact the hell out of that shit. When I'm telling you, they put on a performance, you're getting a dope ass show. You're seeing a lot of emotions. You're seeing a dope ass performance, and it's all black credits.
I have never been to a Broadway play. I'm lying. I think I've been to In the Heights. That was a Broadway play. I think I was in junior high school. I think we went in Sousa. But I would definitely go because I did see the performance when they had with I think it was NBC where they performed outside of Rock Center.
Bless you.
So I think I definitely might take my mom for Mother's Day. So hopefully she's
should.
not
You won't
watching
regret it.
this because it will be a surprise.
You won't regret it, and you should definitely check it out.
I mean, I have seen Broadway plays before with all black cast, and it's
but you have never seen one like this.
Have you seen
That's
Rent?
Me, specifically just letting you
a
know.
movie. The play.
I heard the play was really good.
Guy, get out and live a little. I'm telling you, Ain't Too Proud is worth it. You have my stamp of approval on that. Ain't Too Proud, check it out.
That's the Gemini Studios stamp of
Yes,
approval.
sir.
That's a lot coming out of
Now,
here, Yonkers.
What doesn't have my stamp of approval
It's Jaden Smith playing a young Kanye. Can you believe this? Come on.
New Showtime series.
I still feel some type of way of him playing the Karate Kid. He fucked that shit up. I'm just saying. Like,
To be honest, I think it was like what they're doing now. They're I can't wait till we talk about the next topic. It's appealing to the younger eye. I wasn't too fond of the Karate Kid.
I didn't mind it.
My sister, she loved it. Actually, that was one of her favorite movies. She literally watched it over and over to the point where I broke the DVD.
I thought it was good.
it wasn't even karate he learned. Wasn't it kung fu?
It was Kung Fu.
It's a form of karate.
It is.
It's a form of karate.
Alright.
Like you're an MMA fighter, right? So that means your fighting skills is based off mixed martial arts. So it could be
Which is a
almost
form of
anything.
karate.
Yeah. Okay. You're right.
Okay. Yeah.
Right? So I will say that based on what I've heard about this series, I'm not too thrilled with it. I need to see a commercial. For those of you who don't know, it's supposed to be Jaden playing a young Kanye West in like an alternate reality, in like an alternate dimension, where Kanye that we know is not the same Kanye. But it's all about different perspectives, the different perceptions of things.
This is his real life.
Like-
so what the hell? This is his
Which
real
to
life.
me pretty much sounds like Kanye. And
Are we gonna go? Is it the show gonna be based off his different albums? So like Jaden's gonna wake up in late registration, and then
you know
and
what?
the alternate,
That would actually be interesting.
and then he wakes up in like college dropout or something like that.
And then wake up in a
That'd be-
sandbag having Sunday service.
Exactly. That
He
would.
graduated. Graduation.
He did graduate. But I feel that, I mean, when I saw it, I wasn't too thrilled with it because, of course, you know, they had like the photos, you know, side by side. So they had Kanye, then they had Jaden Smith with the pink hair and the thing in his teeth and no eyebrows. So I'm just looking at it as like, how's this even Kanye? I mean, he might be able to pull it off. He might be able to pull it
I
off.
think that both Jaden and Kanye are both kind of eccentric characters. They
Yeah.
are out of the box.
They're weird.
They do as they feel. They're free thinking. They don't confine themselves to any type of norms. So I can see why he would be a good fit.
My thing is, I honestly do not care for Kanye. Like, I love his music, even new music too. But Kanye West is the person.
Are you talking about new Kanye or old Kanye? Or just Kanye, period? Because Kanye, when Kanye first came out, when he was doing like his album, I loved Kanye. I love that Kanye.
Even then, it was like, okay, he had his opinion, but now even more, like, I really don't care for his motherfucker no more.
It's the Kardashian juice.
It's just too much.
see
He
what
still
they
make dope music. Don't get me wrong, he still make dope music, but his opinions, is, like, I feel like he's trying too hard to go out the box.
I feel that's a lot. That's a problem with a lot of people is that they try so hard to stand out.
But I don't think that's Kanye's problem at all. I think that that's just the way he thinks. I think that he's been exposed to so much.
It's the
From
Kardashian
being
juice.
broke to being rich and being on a different side
He said
of the fence.
he said his
that
first meal he spent it on a chain. He said that in the song. I forgot what
So
song.
why is he going crazy now and not when crazy when fucking like we just dropped out? Like,
Because I feel like you tend to go crazy, or your mind tends to like really attack you when you're trying to do something repeatedly and you're not getting your way with it. It's like, yo, but this guy's doing this. Why am I not getting the same respect? Like, and that's how he is, and that's how he was. Remember, he didn't really start going off until the whole fashion thing. When he was trying to break through the fashion, and they was not giving.
It was
no time.
Kanye has been going through a lot.
I mean, again, he says for the black people, but remember, this is the man who the first Yeezys came out. Remember the first Louis Vuitton Yeezys? She was like 500 and change. Black people can't afford that shit.
Hey, let me
Actually, they
wait.
can,
Hold
because
on.
who's
Hold
the
on.
people
Hold on.
with
Hold on.
most
Hold on. As sad as it may sound, and I'm not saying all of our people, but majority of our people live outside means and priorities anyway.
Right.
So that $500, they would have found it. They would have found it
They did find it.
because
Why
like
do I find high schoolers wearing Yeezys?
it's not even that. Let's just say the Breads 11s came in. That's the only Jordans I actually bought. My last name is Jordan. I don't buy Jordans, but. Let's say if they dropped and there's no more, you go on Fordham Road. Remember, they drop at retail price, which is about 2 and change.
Right.
You go to Fordham, now you're about to spend 4 on it, but you're gonna get it because you wanna be like, I have breads. So you'll find that money.
The first Jordans, no, that's what I bought was, what's the blue and white shits? The all white with little blue.
You talking about the Concord?
Yeah, the Concords. The only reason I bought those, cause me and this chick was the match. So she got them before like they came out and type shit. So by the time they came out, it was sold out. So I had to drop 400 for them just so me I could match.
But-
I ain't buy them just to have them.
No.
Just because I was natural. As simple as that.
But
But see, that's
even
what I
worse.
don't like. I don't wanna. I would never buy kicks just for clout. Just to be like, oh, I got these. I would never buy them for that. Any sneakers that I ever bought is because I like the way they were designed.
I never
like
bought
the
them
way
for
they
clout though. I bought them because me and her was the match, and I just fell asleep. I didn't get them on
But
time.
I'm not
That's it.
spending no money,
But-
like that much money.
Back to Kanye and Jaden. Us, we giving it a yeah and nay. Nay?
I gotta wait and see a trailer.
I mean,
See a commercial.
let's give it that. Let's give it the benefit of the doubt.
Nah, because I just want the music. I don't care for Kanye West.
That's
show.
He's gonna end up being hooked on the damn show.
I just care for music, honestly.
Okay.
I'm music.
So we are taking a trip back in time with the
Millennium Tour.
yes, Raz B,
Raspy.
Mr. B2.
You know, I always thought he was gay.
Yeah, I was gonna say B2K. I didn't want to offend anybody,
No, I
but
don't think the rest of them were gay. I always thought that Raspy was gay, but
he was.
he has a girlfriend.
Anywho, speaking of girlfriend, speaking of girlfriend, domestic violence with Raspy. He's got arrested for domestic violence.
Definitely did.
Come on, what's our number one rule? Come on.
MVD does not engage in
Domestic violence. We do not.
We mind our business.
We mind our business. Oh, you got hit? Shit, that sucks.
Yeah.
No, I'm
Sounds
just
like a
fucking with
personal
you.
problem, if you ask me.
It is.
So, how do you feel about this story? Because I mean, I briefly read about it. I remember seeing him. He was actually on live, and I guess somebody took his chain. He was kind of upset, and
I feel like this guy needs to be put on something to wind him down because he just seems like
I feel he's going down the
crazy.
road like Orlando Brown. I believe that was his name. The guy from
That's
That's
Raven.
Alright for Raven. I think he's kind of shifting that lane.
I think he's in a worse predicament.
Really?
I really do.
He have sense. Orlando Brown don't have no sense.
Orlando Brown just seems like, he's been doing a lot of drugs. But Raspy just seems like there's something really mentally wrong with this kid. Like,
It's the drugs.
he's just not.
Don't blame
the
drugs.
drugs.
I've been on drugs. I ended like that. So
What drugs have you been on?
let's see.
There's a whole song for him. Molly Percocet.
Oh, you're a sad case.
Not Molly. Perks. Oxy.
This is his confession.
This is the guy that goes to
you
physical
know.
I mean,
therapy.
if you follow me on Snap, you already knew I had between the years of 2015, 2016. I had a little drug thing going on, so I had the Oxy, Perks.
His liver's crying right now.
This is
alcohol.
the real definition of a street pharmacist.
I had that shit. I don't know.
Lock your doors. He's gonna rob your medicine cabinet.
Luckily for him, he hasn't choked no girls out, and he's not dealing with Raspy is going through. But Raspy, I think that dude needs to be in a psych ward or receiving some
I
type
feel
of
the exposure
actual
that he's
attention.
getting right now because of the tour is taking. I think he forgot what it was and how it was, and now he can't manage it. Because remember, they were young when they did it, so it was kind of like if he was to act, I was like, oh, it's okay, he was young. But now social media plays such a big thing with
I
artists.
disagree. You wanna know why I disagree? Because even though yes, this is like a revisit to what they used to have, he's still always had fans in between. And not only that,
I strongly disagree. Nobody even
Yes,
liked
he is.
Raspy. They like Little Flip. They like
go
Omarion.
check his IG right now. How many followers he got?
Of course, because of the tour.
Before the tour, the
Hold
numbers
on.
were still up.
Did he put hands on the female though?
Yes, he did.
Yes.
Then that's the one thing. No matter what, I would never do and I never agree on. I would never put my hands on the female, no matter what.
You said you like to shake them.
I
I shake
would.
them. I don't.
I would never hit a female, but if a girl is coming up and she's like hitting me up in my face, you're getting put in a submission hold. You're going to sleep for a bit.
Oh my God.
You're gonna wake up and think about your actions.
Heard the Chris Benoit.
Oh, as I was telling my good friend in Ray-Bans, I don't hit a girl. I will shake you. Like, what is wrong with you? I'll never physically put my hands.
Snap her neck.
Right?
You're not.
Shaking
First
her
of all,
neck.
you're not. Men are like naturally stronger, so you don't know what kind of
I know. I control my strength.
internal.
I control my strength, no matter what. Even when I fight, I still control my strength.
All right. So your girl's talking to you, or she's angry, or whatever. She curses you. She come over here, Mortal Kombat uppercut you in the face. You
First
gonna
of all,
sit there and just take that shit.
First of
Come
all,
on, be like, what the fuck?
first of all, I'm blocked. Like, yo, what's wrong with you? Like, yo, what's wrong with
And
you?
if
But
you
I'm not.
getting blocked, she two-piece you up in your face. Just fucking
Malka.
in you in
Oh
your head.
God.
What you gonna do?
I remember that's what happened. We was on East 180th. This happened years ago, people. We was on East 180th, and I don't even know why she did it. She just
I was trying to
she
be
boxed
sneaky.
him.
I was trying to be sneaky. I go.
Oh, you trying? Oh, he was. I think he was looking at like another girl. This was. She wasn't even like somebody he was dating. He was just somebody like he was toying around with or whatever. And I think he was like trying to look. I think I told you to look.
Yeah.
Or whatever. You know, it's always me. So I told him to look, and then I guess he wasn't low with it, and she boxed him.
Nah, not real. Yo, the box was real, B.
Yo,
the whole East 180
the
that
whole
box.
platform looked like if something dropped on him. Yo, that shit was crazy.
Did I hit her?
No, you didn't.
That was one box. I'm talking about you're getting assaulted. I'm talking about
That one box was assault.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
one hit.
It doesn't matter.
You get one hit.
But no, that's not it because it could have been a reaction. His reaction could have been to box her back.
My reaction like this.
My point is,
Hit me. Oh,
my
shit.
point is, you get hit one time. I can eat a few hits, but if you're repeatedly getting thump up in your face, you're not gonna sit there and just take them hits from anybody.
But Rasby is, he's in custody right now. I don't know how far, but as soon as we get, more detail on the story, we'll definitely let you know.
Right.
And now we are going to move to Sega Genesis Sonic movie.
Which looks like shit.
Yes, it looks
OD.
complete shit.
OD.
Garbage, horrible.
So, those of you, I know it's pretty much widespread by now. You've seen the way that Sonic looks.
First of all, Sonic doesn't have gloves, as Dante pointed out.
Doesn't
His
have
feet is
big
small.
feet, has stupid human-sized eyes for
And he
some
has
reason.
teeth. He doesn't even have fangs. Like, he's a hedgehog, He's supposed to have fangs.
And has this weird-ass body shape, which looks nothing like Sonic.
OD.
But due to the savageness of the internet, the internet is still undefeated because they are redesigning Sonic before it drops in
are.
November.
Yes.
And what's surfacing on the internet now, I'm just letting you guys know, it's not from the production. It is fan-made Sonic. They readjusted the CGI, and the director saw it, and they said they're gonna do the redesigning.
I heard they released Sonic because of the Pikachu movie coming out, so it's like supposed to be competition with that.
I've actually heard something similar to that. We are going to actually talk about the Pikachu movie in a second. I heard something similar to that. I heard they're doing, you see how they did with the Avengers, how it led up to Endgames?
Yeah.
I heard that they're doing something, something of the sort, but it's going to lead up to Smash Bros.
Pikachu?
Yes,
I
Pikachu.
doubt that's happening.
I mean, I doubt it's happening, but if a Kirby movie comes out, then that's confirmation for me.
It's really not. You wanna know why?
Why?
Too many different licenses.
What do you mean?
Too many different licenses for who's gonna do what in terms of the characters.
Oh, it's not underneath one.
Capcom for certain characters.
Oh,
Super Smash
yeah,
Brothers.
that's right.
You have Nintendo, that's for certain
yeah,
characters.
you're right.
There's
You're
too many licenses.
absolutely right.
So that's not gonna happen. But
Wishful thinking.
I am happy that this bootleg, doodle looking ass, stupid ass, dumb ass looking, rotten face looking Sonic is gonna be changed to something that we fans
That's a
can
lot.
appreciate.
At least they connect the eyes. Like, connect the eyes here. I mean, they adjusted the eyes though. I saw.
But
I
the
showed
question
you.
is now, are they going to roll with the design that these people came
I don't
up
know.
with?
I feel that
they're going to be like, well, that's cool, but let us do our own thing, and then we end up
Did you
with
see?
another-
Did you see how they said Knuckles was the turbo fox? What's the fox name?
I don't
the
remember
car
Fox
Carfax
name.
fox.
Is this one right here, guys? Take a look at it. Matter of fact, this is the exact same picture that they're talking about. But yeah, trash, super trash.
Yeah,
OD
but
trash.
the Sonic that they have, the original one that they showed in the trailer, he looks like the cop. He looks like the cop in the movies, and I'm looking at his facial features like they look like. So if you ever watch the trailer again after this podcast, take a look at how Sonic looks and how the cop looks. They look alike. They have the same facial expression. So I'm wondering if he also, did the whole suit thing for Sonic, and maybe somebody else voiced it over.
Oh, maybe. I wouldn't be surprised. If
But
they
it looks like him though.
But speaking about something else that's trash.
Pika Pika!
Detective movie. Oh my god.
Nah, it actually look funny. I go front. So.
I lied to you not. I text my friend because she sent me the Pikachu movie, and I texted her because I've been seeing stuff surfaced online. I said, "Is Cardi B really the voice of Pikachu?"
No.
It's Ryan.
I know it's Ryan Reynolds, but they had a little voiceover on Instagram and stuff like that. So if it was, that would have been funny.
Well, these guys think that it might be alright or it might be funny, but I actually just came back from a screening today. Trash!
Oh my god!
Straight garbage.
I wouldn't see that. I was never really. I was more of a Digimon person anyway, so I wasn't gonna see it.
I mean, my man Ryan Reynolds was funny, and even Deadpool, his shit wasn't scripted. My shit was ad
I don't
libs.
understand. Deadpool is like
He's a rated R.
Marvel rated R, right?
But no, him as an actor, I'm saying, he's an actor. He's a funny dude, in movie and in person. So it's like,
Yeah,
I get it. It might,
This is the issue. I'm gonna tell you guys the issue right now. First of all, I give them all the props in the world. Like the visuals were great. Pokemon look awesome as real life beings, right? So they did great with the visual work. The problem is the story was complete trash. If they made this movie about actual Pokemon trainers, like battling and stuff like that, this would have been an amazing movie.
sorry to cut
But
you
it's
off.
not.
I mean, they actually Detective Pikachu is a real thing. Like
I know
it's
that.
a
Well, that was a
subplot
game.
of it's
But
a game. It's a real game.
garbage movie.
Yeah, they
It's a garbage movie. When you guys see it, this is a movie that you take your kids to go and watch.
yeah.
And,
A
like, you
Sunday
just be on your phone
matinee.
while they watch the movie. This is one of those type of movies.
I wasn't too
you're not
thrilled to
gonna be
see it.
entertained.
I think Carter's seen the preview and he didn't say anything about it, so it saves me money.
I mean, I wasn't gonna see it in movie theaters. I was gonna come on DVD or like Netflix and that shit and just watch it there.
I got the
honestly
bootleg
feel
app on my phone. I'll hook you up
If you
later.
guys, as adults, watch this movie, you're gonna fall asleep.
Nah.
I fell asleep, and my other friend Scar that came with me, he fell asleep too. It's that bad. Like
I was.
I'm the person that was sitting next to me with his girlfriend. He fell asleep multiple times. She had to wake him up. He snored and woke me up.
Because who wants to like?
It's what I'm telling you. This
Like you said,
movie
I feel
is a kids movie.
It's a kids movie, and I think it was more targeted towards kids anyway because of the whole. Remember, was it last summer, 2 summers ago? They had the Pokemon Go thing.
Yeah, but you see,
Oh,
the
yeah,
thing
sure,
is,
yeah.
the reason why I kind of say it is, but it isn't, because the story, I feel like the story is kind of complex in a way that it will go over a kid's head, but it's corny that as an adult, you're like, come on.
Yeah.
This is what y'all did. Y'all had so much potential, and this is what y'all did with the movie. Like,
Did he even do what is it? His move like a thunder shock or something?
one time in the movie, and it was towards the end.
Yeah, I'm not
Well,
thrilled.
I'm waiting for John Wick 3, so yeah.
So we are bringing.
When it's released, but
We are going to bring up some Uptown news because that's what we like to do is
Yes,
nothing but
yes.
positivity about Uptown. And Sleek Layers.
Sleek Layers.
That's next
made
up.
by my dude Q Elias, right?
And it's funny, Kamar, because when Dante over here was telling me about Sleek Layers, I've seen this quite some time on the gram and stuff like that. I thought it was a female. And he said it's a guy, and I said it's a guy. So he I went on his page and everything like that, and I saw it, and I was like, wow, this guy is fucking, he's nice.
Yeah. So for those of you who don't know, Sleek Layers is it's a spot on the White Plains Road. You can go and check it out, Google it, but you can get your eyelashes done, get your hair done, all of that stuff. It's like a nice little boutique, and it's ran by Q. He definitely puts in a lot into the decor. I mean, it's been there for a minute, so if you're,
I've seen it because I've definitely seen it, and I just never knew a guy ran it. I just thought when he's a girl uptown
So
open
like
up her shop or
when
whatever.
eyes on fleek, I'll go
Eyebrows, everything,
Eyelashes, all
lashes,
that.
all that.
I see no more.
And not only that, he gives classes, the eyelash classes.
And you
So
said
if
that
wanna
you do the classes, you finish, you get certified
get
and stuff like that.
certified,
That's
all
good.
that, and then you can go out and start your own business. So if you look at it, he's contributing to the community because not only is he providing a service, but he's also teaching you something that you could either come and possibly work for him or start your own business. So I think that's real dope.
That's very dope because I see a lot of people that actually selling eyelashes now, and I'm
Right.
still trying to figure out how that's working, but we'll get there.
Right.
A couple of more episodes.
But next up, we have the Lux Suite,
Lux Suite.
which if you haven't heard about, it's a new event spot. I think it's close to Mingles.
Yeah, I believe it is close to Mingles. It's like it's nice. It's actually really nice.
Where is that? I've never seen it.
On Boston Road.
It's one of those in the cut places. Like you'll pass it.
But I believe it has 2 floors, real nice decor. Go and look it up, the Lux Suite, the LUX Suite. And they've held quite a few different events in there so far. They just recently opened.
I know they did a pop up.
Yeah, they did a pop-up shop. There's been birthday parties. I think there was a...
There was a brunch there, I believe so as well too.
Right.
It looked nice. It's very nice.
You know how much it costs to rent the place out?
No, but you can definitely go onto the IG page and find out. And the guy who's running this, he runs quite a few different businesses.
Yeah.
He's also helped out with Deani, Trebas's ex, with the Holistics spot that they have on Boston Road.
Which spot is that?
It's called Lulu's Holistics.
I didn't see that. I'm not really
so
on
they
Boston
have
Road.
a holistic space on Boston Road called Lulu's, where you can get natural soaps, hair oils, lotions, etc. Stuff that is all made from natural ingredients.
That's good.
Right? And
like stuff like that.
he also manages Trebas from Trebas TV, so he has quite a few things going on.
His hands is in a lot of pots. That's good.
Yes, and you know what?
You know what they say? When you have more, 6 or more figures, you definitely be rich.
Oh yeah, especially when you get multiple.
Not
sources
figures.
of
I'm
income.
sorry. Income. That's what I
sources
meant.
of
I
income.
apologize.
But you know what else I appreciate? He's opening up these businesses but then also hiring people in the community and the surrounding areas to come in.
Yeah,
So
it's all
creating
about
new job opportunities. Like I said, black people helping black people. We need more of that.
exactly. So our next one up is our own home studio. We are going to be talking about Dante's very own Team Elite Gemini Studio.
Yes. And for those who don't know where we're located, we're here in Yonkers. So, what is the Team Elite Gemini Studio? Studio, as you can see, we offer a podcast space where if you want to come and shoot your own podcast or show, you can do that. We have photography spaces where you can shoot your photos. And we have a green screen setup where if you want to set up, do any type of green screen shoot, we can do that. Do any type of green screen shoot, we can do that right here. Now, this is not only for those people that want to come and do stuff, but if you're a photographer or a videographer,
you need rented space.
We provide that as well.
Yeah.
So with the classes, the classes too, you want to learn?
We're going to be teaching that very soon. So if you want to learn how to do photography, if you want to learn how to do video work, if you want to learn about Bitcoin.
Yes, Bitcoin.
Money.
That's
if
about
you
it.
didn't know, we are still in the early stages of cryptocurrency. So right now, it's kind of the time to be jumping in while things are low so that when it shoots off and gets high, you'll be multiplying those funds. All right? But once again, we are here, 1550 Central Park Avenue, Unit H, Yonkers. Very short drive from the Bronx.
It's about
Check it out.
10 minutes. It took us about 10 minutes to get here.
Roughly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then,
Parking in the back.
last but not least, we have Susie Q.
Susie Q. It's all about the hair. It's about the
Makeup
hair.
artist. All right, so she does makeup. Not only makeup, she also does special effects. So like if you're into blood, gore, all that type of stuff.
You know what's funny about Susie?
it out.
I actually did hear that she did Yandy's makeup.
Yeah, Yandy Smith from Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah.
She's done Yandy's makeup. She's done makeup for Sky from Black Ink. She's done makeup for a lot of people, especially people that are, up and comers. Like you have Lola, who does reggae music as well.
And
Is on point.
Dovey Magnum as well.
Yeah, but she
Yeah.
Shensia.
Yeah.
She's all over the place. She's making moves, and she's right here in the heart of the Bronx, doing what she needs to do. So definitely check out Susie Q. I believe her Instagram is SusieQMUA. Matter of fact, the link is right there. Go ahead, follow her, check her out, and book her. She does great work.
Okay, so it's our favorite time.
Dun, dun, dun.
It's our favorite time, and I feel that this time was this subject was actually appointed to me. It's time for Guy Talk.
Guy talk.
Woo! Guy Talk.
Guy talk.
So the topic of Guy Talk is dating someone with kids.
Dun dun dun.
So I'm gonna let you guys talk because you guys are the ones without kids, and I'll be the one to
Right,
voice.
So he has kids, but I'm gonna say my views on it. Initially, and I still possibly currently, I've always had the mindset that I would never date anybody that has kids for a few different reasons.
Horrible.
One, I did not want to deal with any type of baby daddy drama. Like, I've seen situations where you're dating a girl, you're becoming, very, very close. You meet the kids, you're treating the kids like they're your own. The father gets jealous and now wants to fight you. Father is having beef because he doesn't have the girl and now you're dealing with the kids. It's like all these unnecessary issues. I've seen people actually get killed over stuff like that. Well, not seen, but I've heard stories about it. So that stuff, definitely I was like, I want to avoid it. I'm not trying to deal with that if I don't have to. That's one reason. Another reason, I think about how much time you have to contribute, because if you're dating someone with kids, you're not just getting into a relationship with that girl, you're getting into a relationship with her kids. So if you're going to be dating her, you got to expect to take out time for the kids too eventually. Not saying that she's going to throw her burden on you, not to say the kids are the burden, but her load on you. But if you're trying to be in a relationship with this chick and she have kids, then you're going to pick up some of the slack wherever you can. Maybe she can't pick up the kids. You can go and pick up the kids for her today. Bring the kids home, etc. Stuff like that. So you got to think about, it's not just, okay, I'm just going to be with her. I'm going to be with her and her kids. And that's a lot to think about. So
Come on.
Those are my reasons.
For me, I mean, being where we at, I talk to girls, plenty of girls with kids, and to me, I never really mind. I love kids. I love being there. It's whatever. My whole thing is, in my heart, I probably never took them serious because I always felt for myself, that the first girl I'm gonna have kids with is gonna be our first kid.
Right. That's
Okay.
how I always
So
thought.
I want our first kid to be like my first kid to be our first kid. I don't want to like share some type of thing. So I would talk to girl kids if I didn't have a girlfriend, which I do. But I would talk to girl have kids, but I probably won't take it that serious, honestly.
And now the thing is too, for me, is like
These guys
when you
ain't
get
shit.
to my age, which I'm 31, it's like majority of the girls, at least in this area, that's around that age already has kids. So it's kind of been like, I'm like, you know what, screw it. I'll just, go with the flow and see what happens. Even though I would prefer someone that didn't have kids, I'm not holding that as like a cutoff point anymore. I'm like, all right, if you got kids, let me find out what the situation is. Is there beef with the father? How is that going?
Educate yourself with the
from there.
situation.
And not only that, if it turns out we get to a point where it's going to be serious, let me and the father sit down so we can have a talk, man to man, make sure that we know that everything's good on all fronts, and then move forward. But like I said, I would prefer somebody, if I'm getting with somebody, we're going to have our first kid together and just keep that family going. But
Nope. I mean, our kid, that'd be our first kid. We could be friends, but like, nah.
It's pretty horrible, you guys. Just want you guys to know
I
that.
believe in like the whole, I believe in like the whole true love and like the marriage type shit like that. So
Fuck
it's
what you
like
believe
I
in.
want that to be our thing. Like I don't want 2 kids down the line. Oh, now my kid. I don't feel that
I
special
get it.
anymore. So
I get it.
There's a lot
So
that-
let me ask you this question, because I'm gonna say what I have to say anyway, because I'm the only one here with kids.
Right.
Let me ask you this question: is there a limit that you would deal with? So if you like a girl and she's really nice and stuff like that, father's not in the picture and everything like that, she has 1 kid.
one kid would be my limit. If
One
she has
kid?
more than 1 kid, then it's kind of like off limits for me.
Come on,
I never had a limit. I told the girl 3 kids before, and it's like I never
that's a lot.
I never cared. It's like I said, I don't have a problem with kids. I love kids. I love being with kids.
I've talked to a girl with kids before, and this was before my son was born. So I've talked to a girl with kids, and
Was it like dealing with Bebe's kids?
no, Cameron was cool. He was Cameron is a smart 2-year-old. Well, he's like older now.
Well, you said 1 kid.
She had one kid. Now she
I
has
thought
2.
you meant she had multiple kids.
No, she has 1 kid. But it was cool. And the best part about dealing with somebody with kids is like they always got snacks. The fuck?
This guy's fat ass.
My whole thing
No,
is like
I get what you're saying, but I've talked to somebody before I had my kids. She had a son, and it took, I guess, because I was younger, it took some time for me to adjust to it. But after a while, it's like it doesn't bother you.
I mean, you just gotta understand, like, at 2 a.m. pull up type shit, like, that can happen. Cause, like, I'm a kid's babysitter, I'm like,
Wait, it happened.
Let me interject. Because there was this one girl that I used to date that had a kid, and I remember us meeting up was very, very hard because she always used to have to find a babysitter. If she didn't have a babysitter, then we couldn't link up. And I understand that because at the same time, you're not supposed to have your kid coming around each and every guy.
Yeah, I completely understand that.
Especially when you don't know if it's a serious thing yet or not. So that kind of hindered me, especially her, because she worked a very good job. I worked a very good job. So our schedules was like hard to match up.
Yeah.
So that is a kind of a setback when you can't really get to know somebody because, she has higher priorities in her life that she has to take care of.
Of course, I understand that. I mean, I've been asked if, because, I have 2 kids. My daughter, she just turned 1. Yay, Carly. I've been asked, would I, because me and my baby mother, we aren't together, but we're good. Like, straight good. I don't have any problems with her. She don't have any problems with me. Do I have my kids around other women? No. And does she have them around other men? Not that I know of, but I know she knows she wouldn't do it. But the girls have asked me, is like, oh, you have to, I like you, but you have 2 kids. And my kind of thing is like, what is that supposed to mean? To me, it's offensive. Because it's like, these are my 2 kids. If you want to be with me, you have to be with my kids. A lot of people don't. It's offensive, but I'm not going to say I'm going to hate you and I'm not going to ever want to talk to you. You're entitled to what you feel. You may feel like it's too much. Right. A lot of people feel that, like you said, the whole, baby father or baby mama drama. I don't have that drama. So not everybody's situation is the same as, you're not with your significant other, whatever. It is frowned upon. So it's like, oh, I'm not going to talk to this girl because her baby father this and that. Sometimes you have situations where everybody's okay. It's very rare,
right?
But it's there. You saying?
I mean, I've been in situations where the big daddy's mad at me. I'm like, all right, I can fight.
Listen,
So what's up?
I've been in a situation. You remember? I've been the same person I told you that with the kid. You remember her husband called me at freaking what 4 o'clock in the morning,
Yeah.
asking me why am I texting her? I'm like, I'm asleep.
See, I can't deal with.
But you know what's the funny part? That's not even his kid.
Listen, my whole thing is, if I like you and I really, really like you, if you have kids, fuck it.
It is what it is.
Kids come along with it, and I
is
have a
what it
problem
is.
with that. Like, I love kids. I love hanging out with kids. I understand. I put myself in your perspective, so I understand. Like, sometimes you can't come to
Shit happens. You know, you can't control it.
I love kids as well, and I'm very good with kids. But if I can't have a relationship with you and not only deal with just you and your kid, then it's going to be an issue. If I have to deal with the baggage, and that's going to cause conflict in our relationship, then it's not going to be a good situation for me.
I get it.
The easiest way to avoid that is by dealing with people that don't have kids. Now, you can't control your emotions. Sometimes you're going to fall to people that have kids. You know, this is what it is.
Yeah,
And you guys will figure it out if it gets that far. But at the same time, you don't want to go losing your life over.
No, I completely understand. But is this point in time and age where, remember, like back in the day, like if you was a deadbeat, you was a deadbeat.
Right.
There's like, you're not seeing your father, you're not hearing from your father, there's nothing like that. We're at this day and age where niggas are, how would I say it? They're deadbeats, but they'll be part-time. Mm-hmm. Because they won't do shit for the kid, but they'll definitely show up. So just saying like, okay, I'm daddy, ain't no nigga coming around my kid. Right. That's a lot of guys do nowadays. That's why it's like, you ain't doing shit, so why you here?
Technically still deadbeat though.
Huh?
Like, if you don't play a significant role in child's life, you're deadbeat to me. Simple as that.
I know, but I'm saying, like I said, back in the day, a deadbeat is like, you're not seeing your pops. It's a dub.
There ain't no part-time. Yo, when you have a kid, it's a full-time thing. You a father. You already know already. It's a full-time thing. Ain't no such part-time. Fuck that shit. That's life. Your job as a father is to raise that life as your own, because that is your own. Ain't no part-time when I feel like it. Oh, some niggas coming around. Let me come around now.
But, I mean, either way.
God forbid that me and whatever girl that I end up impregnating in the future.
Nobody.
God forbid that we suck my dick. Suck my dick. Listen, I'm not the type of person, I think about my future a lot, so I'm not gonna rush into things. I'm not gonna have any type of slip-ups, no type of mistakes. If I'm sleeping with a girl raw, please believe that she's somebody that I'm interested in actually being with. So if something happens, it happens. But if not, I'm using every type of precautions. So.
No, I completely understand. You don't want to make that mistake. Like, damn, now it's like, because it's easy. If you don't have a kid with nobody, you could just like leave them. Yeah. I mean, you have your emotions and your feelings, but you deal with that. But once you have a kid, it's like, damn, I really can't do shit.
But as I was saying, God forbid that we split up. Even if we do, I'm gonna be in my child's life like I never left. Yeah. The only way that I'm not gonna be in my child's life is if she holds him from me and prevents me from seeing my child.
I mean, my thing is, I know what it's like to be raised by my father. My father died when I was young, so I have a girlfriend now. So like, but if I didn't have a girlfriend,
he talks about it. We're gonna get the name of your girlfriend. We're gonna give her a shout out on the podcast. Every day he talks about it.
If I had like a one night stand and I accidentally beat some chick and some shit like happened, like fuck it, I'm gonna do what I gotta do because I know how it feels to be without a father, and my child's not gonna experience that.
Being a father is very rewarding. I can tell you firsthand, it's very rewarding. Like you have, you know, my oldest child is a boy. He wants to be just like me. Mm-hmm. I tell him every day, don't be like me, be better. Mm-hmm. Because there's a lot of mistakes that I would never want him to make. Right. So be better than me. Right. But it's rewarding being it's mad fucking fun. You know how many times I throw a football in this kid's head? Like it's fun. Like it's really fun. Like, but I don't understand. But back to the main talk. Dating with somebody, kids, you know, it has its pros and cons. But I mean, don't knock it till you try it. I'm not saying, oh, you know, lower your standards and date some nigga. And that's a problem with like females be dating, like they be breeding from people that already have kids and not doing shit with the other kids, and I just don't understand that.
It's attraction, it's lust, it's like, oh,
it's
they
stupidity.
find it so attractive that they willing to do whatever, and then they end up in the same predicament, like, oh, I didn't.
But you know what? And in the great words of Macro with no rights, people man them nice and them comfortable, so that's why they end up with them.
And that is why you need to be very careful with who you lay with, who you sleep with, because you can end up in a situation that you're gonna regret for a number of years. Once again, thank you for checking in with The Spin. Make sure you like, you subscribe, leave your comments below. Let us know what you think. What should we talk about on the next episode? This is Dante,
This is Ray-Bans.
Kamar.
and you're watching
The Spin.